Spinelli saw nothing on the security footage that would indicate that anyone took the elevator down to the lab before I did.
Cyrus had the cameras turned off when he was head of GH. There was no surveillance when Finn confronted Peter on the roof and pushed him down the stairs.
Or when you and Finn put Peter's body in the freezer, and then the camera stays off for the next several weeks. There's no way to know who took Peter's body.
Well, like I told you, Dante, David Hopkins, the chopper pilot, he was supposed to pick Peter up from the roof.
Yeah, I let Jordan know.
Yeah, someone else was on the roof with Peter.
Right. So I thought I'd retrace Peter's steps because we know he wasn't picked up by the helicopter. Took me to the roof, and then I found the abandoned elevator shaft, came down here, the sub-basement. I was vaguely familiar with this place.
Dr. Fenn? How did you get involved?
I saw Anna on her way up to the roof, and when she told me what she was doing, I offered to help. I thought maybe I could find some hidden exit that Peter used.
Hey, Jordan.
What is it?
What? Not very much.
Yeah, well, we'll get forensics in here.
If Peter made his way down here from the roof, he could be hurt.
Or did he hurt the person that he was on the roof with?
Check the corridors, see if there's any other evidence.
Yeah, you check the west side of the sub-basement, I'll check the east.
I'll do.
Yeah. Hey, this is officially a crime scene, so don't touch anything.
We already did. Yeah, we were in such a rush that neither Finn or I thought to glove up. So you'll have to tell forensics to account for our fingerprints and DNA.
I'll let them know.
Thanks for covering for me. But what happens to you if Jordan finds out you're withholding information?
The camera was off for weeks after Peter disappeared. I mean, anybody could have made it to the basement without being seen.
That's the point, Jason. Nobody goes down there. Most people don't know the sub-basement even exists. It's not even on the hospital floor plans.
Okay, just take me through what happened again, all right? Not just what you saw, not what Finn told you. I just need to know everything that you remember.
Okay. I was worried about Finn. When I got to the 10th floor stairwell, I found Peter's body lying on the landing. Peter? He was bleeding from the back of his head. It was obvious that he had fallen. So I went to check his pulse. Peter, couldn't find one. Can you hear me? I looked up and I saw Finn standing in the doorway to the roof. And then he came down the stairs. Peter was dead. Finn couldn't risk a police investigation while Chase was critical. And that's when I remembered the elevator on the roof that goes straight down to Helena's lab. So we dragged Peter's body up to the roof, into the elevator, and down to the lab, and put him in the freezer. And then I went back to the stairwell to clean up the blood and make it look like nothing ever happened.
Okay, you sure you checked Peter's pulse?
Yes. There was no pulse. He wasn't breathing.
Okay, what about Finn? Did he check Peter's pulse?
I think so. Honestly, I don't remember. I don't know why.
Maybe he wasn't dead.
Of course he was dead, Jason. Finn and I know what dead looks like.
You guys were panicked and you were rushed. Maybe you made a mistake.
So you think Peter climbed his way out of the freezer and just walked away?
Either that or someone saw you and Finn put Peter in the freezer and somebody came and took his body.
I think Anna and Finn may have some answers. I'm calling Finn.
Don't worry about me. They believe that Peter's still alive, and with no body, there's no evidence of a crime.
Except for this blood.
They can't connect that to you.
So we just let them assume that Peter's alive.
We can't be sure he's not.